Good morning, everybody. This is Carl Kappas with Remax Affiliates, and I'm coming to you today to tell you a little bit about 100% financing. Now, there's a lot of common misconceptions about what that entails. There's a lot of people that think that because it's 100% financing, they can walk into a house and buy it just like buying a car. However, it couldn't be further from the truth in that scenario. Typically, when you're dealing with 100% financing, they are finding a way to make that financing up since you're not bringing it to the table. With a VA or a rural housing USDA loan, they're going to tack that down payment on top of the mortgage that you take out to an extent. Versus if you were to use a KHC, Kentucky Housing Corporation product, more than likely you're going to have a second mortgage to cover that down payment. So while that takes that out of your pocket and you don't have to worry about it now, there are other costs that you have to consider. One of those is the earnest money. This is money that you're going to put down to basically show the seller that you're serious about your offer and that you're going to follow through to closing. Now, this can be anywhere from $250 clear on up over $1,000 in some scenarios. Secondly, you're going to be dealing with inspections. All inspections are the responsibility of the buyer. These can start anywhere from $375, continue on up over $1,000, depending upon what inspections you want in the home. Typically in our area, you're going to be looking at an inspection costing you anywhere from $450 to $500 if you're including a termite inspection, if your whole house inspector is a little more thorough, how they deliver their reports, things like that. Secondly, you're going to be dealing with closing costs. Closing costs are something that are not required to be paid for by the seller. However, in many cases, the seller will work those into the offer to save that out of pocket for you. Again, you'll also be dealing with any kind of appraisal money. Some lenders will call this an application fee, but in the end, it's going to go towards your appraisal. So that way, if for some reason your deal does not follow through till closing, the bank's not stuck holding the bill on the appraisal money and it will be paid for. The last thing that I have to remind a lot of people about, and I experienced this myself in purchasing my most recent home, is that some utility companies will require a deposit if you are going to be setting up new service with them, or if you had an existing service previously that may have had a balance carrying over. So if you want more information on any of these things or what some of these other items may cost, or you want to sit down and talk a little bit about what it's going to take to start looking at buying a home and the process involved, I encourage you to reach out to me. I'd love to speak with you and take you step by step through the process of owning your own home. I'm Carl Kappas with Remax Affiliates, and I hope you have a great day.